Out of 50 plus votes, seems like most people were not happy with this, obviously referring to the headbutts. Question was, what did you think of Warrington
Yeah.
versus Martinez? Option A was Warrington deserved a W, 28%. Uh, Option B, Kiko got screwed. Terrible refereeing. That was option B. And of course,
Mm.
72% of the people who voted were not happy with this. Headbutt since round one. Um, the first knockdown came about 20 seconds after a headbutt. They both collided. Um, Kiko kind of stopped, looked at the referee. Referee didn't say a word. They continue fighting. Kiko gets knocked down. And from there on, bloodied face, already down on the scorecards. It was more than an uphill battle for Kiko. He was frustrated.
Yeah.
Obviously, referee wasn't helping. Josh Warrington constantly led with his head, with his shoulder, with his forearms, leaning on Kiko against the ropes there. Referee warned him a couple times, a lot less than he really should have. But yeah, a lot of people are not going to be happy about this one. And tough loss for Kiko Martinez and his trainer, our friend of the show, Tinin Rodriguez, right? I'm sure this is not what they expected, but fighting over there with a favorable crowd, with the judges, with the
Yeah.
referees, man, tough loss for Kiko.
Yeah. Yeah. No, no. For me, it was just like I kind of felt Kiko was not going to come out with the title. Like you said, everything was against him. The venue, the crowd, F, uh, everything was against him. And for me, he had to get a knockout, in my opinion, to keep his title. And I kind of felt he was going to lose that title. I hope he got paid handsomely. I hope he got a big enough purse where he said at least for the foreseeable future, because at that age, yeah, he needed a knockout to keep his title. But yeah, of course, all the crowd, all the money is in the UK, the way it is in Vegas here. Um, but yeah, man, I didn't see Kiko walking out of that ring with the title unless it was a knockout. And again, hopefully, it reminds me of the Charles Martin when Charles Martin went over to the UK to face Joshua. In a sense, he was giving up the title, but he got a $5 million purse. I don't know the numbers for Kiko, but I hope him and his team, got paid, for this fight, because we clearly saw everything was in Warrington's favor, from the headbutts to the non calls. Everything was in his favor.
Yeah, and this was a rematch. The first time Warrington walked away with a W, majority, very close fight. So Kiko was looking to get this one back. Didn't happen. He ended up with many stitches on his face. Warrington ended up with a broken
Yeah,
jaw as well. So both of them were wounded. But Kiko wished him well. Kiko wished him out well. I saw a message from his trainer Tinin Rodriguez. He says obviously he was thankful, for the opportunity to be able to put on a show over there, but obviously wasn't happy. Obviously wasn't happy with how things transpired. But they're gentlemen. They're not gonna say too much. They're gentlemen. But yeah, most people weren't
yeah,
weren't happy with this one, and we see a lot of comments here. Josh El Cabezon Warrington says Jason Costa. Uh, Max, you did miss the Rocha interview that happened right at the beginning of the podcast, but you can rewind after this. If you want to watch that. Warrington is so dirty, says Max. Uh, Big Bro says Warrington is weak sauce, headbutting chump. Lada whoops him again. Strong words there. But yeah, I don't think he
yeah,
wants a lot of fight, huh? I don't think he wants it. Obviously there's another guy who's lined up, who was promised a title shot. He told us, and I'm wearing the shirt right now. He was kind enough to give me one of his team shirts, El Venado Lopez, right? So we'll see if
yeah,
Warrington. I think Big Bro was saying they might give Wood a title chance.
yeah,
He just knocked out Conlon, so of course they want to keep it
yeah,
over there. But there are two guys, Mexicans, Mauricio Lara and Bernardo Lopez, who will be waiting for him. Let's see if he gives him a chance. I don't think he will, but he should.
yeah. When Warrington knocked out his UK state country mate a couple years back, I thought I was very impressed with Warrington, and I wasn't nothing in that division impressed me more until I saw Lara. This unknown going overseas, being the B side and completely destroying Warrington in that first fight. And obviously we know what happened in the second fight. But yeah, I don't think Warrington I don't think they want anything to do with Lara. I don't think they want anything to do with your boy Venado, at least in the immediate future. I think, like you said, they're going to keep it in the house, keep it over the UK, make a lot of money for these two, which in a sense that you should get paid. But I mean, the true warriors, not true warriors, but the true guys that really want to deserve it, Lara and Venado, they're coming, man. And I think this is going to be a very, very hot division in the next year or so, Gio. So I'm looking forward to either Lara and Venado Lopez taking on Warrington and Lee Wood. Lee Wood, who I think is the weaker of all those, but still very good matches to be made in that division.
Yeah. Going back to some comments, I think Clyde was asking if we're going to talk about the Smith against Rock matchup. We might talk about it a little bit. Will Smith against Chris Rock. But I also see a lot of comments on El Venado Lopez, right? Jason Costa says, I heard Lopez gets the mandatory shot by June with or without Warrington. I mean, yes, that's the plan, but you know how this boxing thing works, man. Especially if it's going to be over in the UK. You got big promoters over there. You got people with a lot of power. So hopefully, I hope either Lara or El Venado get the chance. Yeah, Venado told us that, after that fight that he won in London, they promised him a title shot. So he is technically the mandatory, but we'll see. Venado's fighting April 9th on the undercard of Michaela Mayer here in Costa Mesa, California. So that should be a good challenge for him. Hopefully he gets through it, and then hopefully he gets the big fights, man.